Hello, everybody. Good morning and welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso. And as we mentioned not too long ago, this is an exciting show.
It's true, because this morning, my friend, we are celebrating the Big Breakfast Show's 100th episode that is happening tomorrow. But this is the thing. Radio 2000 doesn't do things small, so they came to celebrate with us as the Expresso Show.
Yeah. And talking about not doing anything small as Radio 2000, what you need to understand is that Radio 2000 is the fastest growing radio station in the country.
Honey.
And there's a reason for this.
Yes.
And this trio that is with us right here is one of those reasons. So I'm joined by Nati, who brings that excellent energy on the show.
Yes.
Then we have Lelo, who brings that vibrance when it comes to sports and media. And of course, he does it with passion as well. We also are joined by DJ Smooth. I mean, what can I say about DJ Smooth that hasn't already been said? Philanthropist, music connoisseur.
Come on.
Businessman.
I heard he's also a doctor.
Of what?
Doctor.
Doctor of what?
And by the
news to
way,
me.
he's a great marketer.
Yes.
Very soon.
Everybody, let's give them a feel-good welcome. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Awesome. It's great to have you guys here.
So great to be seen by you guys and to be had here.
Is this a bit different though, like TV and radio?
It is very different.
Yeah.
It is very different. It's lights, camera, action for television.
Yeah.
And with radio, you almost, well, now with social media, you can see your favorite radio personalities. But before, you had to almost create that picture of who was behind the mic.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
And I mean, you guys are guests here today. But now you've had a lot of guests over, the 99 episodes. By the way, the 100th episode is going to be tomorrow, right?
Yes.
So let me start with you, Nati. So out of the, 100 episodes that you're about to have, who would you say has had, the biggest impression on you?
Oh, I think all of our guests have had a great impact on me, you know. I think when you're a teachable spirit, I think because everybody has a unique journey in life, you take nuggets of wisdom from everybody that walks into those doors, right? I loved Utatu Selo Makekanube. He almost speaks like he's a doctor of philosophy when he speaks, right? Because he's been in the industry for so long, illustrious career, longevity in the game. And then there's Makati, who came in with such energy. You tell Makati, sing, and she'll be on some. Immediately, so I've enjoyed almost everybody that's come through.
Come on, Nati, you almost sounded like Makadzi there, girl. Maybe
Right? BET Award.
You know what I
coming my
mean?
way.
But Lilo, I want to come to you because you guys, you're a crazy bunch. But then you also balance it out by getting into the really serious stuff.
Yeah.
How do you strike that balance and make sure that you cover the fun and the serious topics?
Look, the thing is, it all comes natural because we're a team and there's some kind of synergy that's actually that's in this team.
Yeah.
And it just really just does happen. I mean, whenever like the management, when they put this team together, I think they knew exactly what they were doing.
True.
And hey, I mean, Nati is absolutely energetic. Spusiso is hilarious. And then I come with my own stuff as well, my own X Factor. And all of it just really just gets together like that. Yeah.
And I've been talking about that synergy as well. This team is always laughing.
They are. That's why I said they're a
Always
crazy
laughing.
bunch.
So, there's a mix of information and entertainment as well. So, Spuda, let me come to you, right?
Yes, sir.
You've had some amazing guests, over, the past 100 episodes. I'm thinking of DJ Fresh and the likes, right?
Yeah.
So, talking about the laughing moments, the funny moments, what's that one moment that sticks out for you in these 100 episodes where you're like, ish, but yeah, no, that was funny.
Yeah, God has been good. I've had an incredible radio career over the past 2 decades. And just being on 2000 is quite a blessing. It's quite humbling. I've been off radio for almost a decade now.
Yeah.
Just coming back, it's hardly been 4 months, our 100th episode tomorrow.
Yeah.
First of all, we've had to learn each other's chemistry.
Yeah.
And while we have to conduct the show, make the money, get the listeners in, educate, inform, excite, entertain the listeners. I would not single out any one guest, but for me, the guest that really stood out was Umama Mesi Pakela. Her humility, her intelligence. By the way, for those who don't know, she's studying towards her master's with vets, but she was also an incredible artist back in the 80s. She shared her stories and her journey, and she taught us a lot while we were laughing in studio. Energy is amazing. That's one guest that I'd say, for me, stands out, but without having to not take anything away from the other guests.
Beautiful. Isn't just a game. They live for a decade. They come back the strongest. Sorry about it. Thank you very much. Lelo, I'm coming back to you because I know that for you guys, you covered the Kenyan protest, right?
Yeah.
Which was something that needed to be handled with so much care.
Yes.
How did you make sure that it landed on your audience the way that it was supposed to?
The thing is, it's just about experience, because the thing about Radio 2000, a lot of the presenters that are there are very, very experienced when it comes to the field. I mean, like Sibusiso has been in the radio game for many, many years. I've been in it for 21 years. Nati's also been in it for some years. So it's a matter of like knowing how to put it out there, but also making sure that it lands in the dignity that it needs to land in, and it must be factual as well. So it comes with that. Say the experience is there, and also treating every subject the way that you can best treat it. And you know, you must also understand your audience as well.
True.
As to how do you expect them to actually like receive the stuff that you give them, and also how to present it to them in the way that they need to receive it.
Beautiful.
And, you know, talking about that approach, I mean, DJ Spoo did mention that he was away from radio for about, 10 years.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that hiatus and you going back into radio. I mean, obviously in that 10 years, certain things have changed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So how did you approach you going back into radio?
By the way, congratulations, both of you.
Get out of here. We were late.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Thank you.
You look the part. Incredible. It's been an incredible 10 years. The game has evolved.
Yeah.
Back in the day, internet wasn't as big as it is now.
Yeah. True.
Because I'm a broadcaster and I love the media and I'm passionate about young people in this country, I had to make sure that I participate online.
Yeah.
So I went and started my own radio station, being the entrepreneur that I am. I was online, broadcasting online. I went and started a podcast. I was online, like broadcasting online, creating content online, interviewing people online, creating my own videos and my own opinions online, and using my social media as well to grow my internet presence as well.
Yeah.
So I've been pretty much existing in that ecosystem. And I'm assuming if I did not do that, I don't think I'd be sitting here today.
Sure.
I think I'm sitting here today because they saw my presence online. So if you're a broadcaster, my message is, even if you're not employed by your an employer that will,
Traditional media.
or whoever it is that you would like for you. But it doesn't even mean only a broadcaster. Whoever you are, whatever job it is that you do, even if you are not employed by whoever, create your own work. An entrepreneur, and that's a message that I always give out to young people. Like, even if they don't give you opportunities, create opportunities for yourself.
Sure.
And then just start. That's what I did. So my internet presence has grown and it continues to grow every day. And I think over the past 10 years, the game has evolved nicely. But at least it helps that I was on the internet, because at least I quickly caught up.
This is true.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't just catch up. You were one of the pioneers, sir, especially with podcasting and everything, which is incredible. But Nati, what can we look forward to in terms of the Big Breakfast Show?
It's only been 100 years.
Yeah,
Like,
100 years.
100 years.
100 years.
Okay. It's only been 100 days. We've still got a lot to do in terms of building the show. We've laid the foundation, but now I think it's time to build those building blocks, making sure that we are giving the listeners compelling, engaging content, making sure that we're just elevating ourselves and elevating our offering.
Beautiful. Right. Well, you guys are here to elevate Expresso today. We are very grateful. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
The lovely thing, Expresso family, is that these superstars, these giants of the industry are not going anywhere. We're still going to be cooking omelets. We've got so much that's going to be happening.
100%.
Yeah. But the nice thing as well is that there's a whole lot of goodness that's happening in Cape Town as well. Guys, what's going on?